Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net them 23 and a first. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Back to throw here.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
They may have thrown the interception. Less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, then great, Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Jacobs again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18, 5 in, set, temple, set.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Powering forward. Powering his way forward. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Jacobs, 47 yards. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ready, set.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Traveler.
They'll keep it on the ground. Church. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun. Reeves. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
He'll let this go for Adams. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 71 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Minnesota. 65 yards.
Let's go now.
Here's Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Jacobs, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This pass complete to Melton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defense, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Reeves. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that. That maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Church. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Come on.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. In motion right, that's Wilson. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 148 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Now a give to Jacobs running right. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
One more time with Jacobs. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
70 Lions. Ready.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, that's Tillman. And they work this well upfield across the 40, up to about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, Amos. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
In motion right is Wilson. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now they'll change things up. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. He's
got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week one picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
On the jump. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
On play action, they'll throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Vikings are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's caught by Wilson.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is down to 2. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. There he goes left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Smash! Smash! Ready,
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
70 Ranger.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And shelling him off that open field. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Talk about this for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll find his way down right around the 12.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Viking 18.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Hurry!
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make